Hello everybody, it's Bangkokian here. Just a quick video. Thought I'd do it. Bet my favourite games of 2016. Again, I'm in the Novotel, but let's see. It's the 27th of December. I might try and spread this over a few bars. Yeah, I'm going to go out tonight. Boxing Day, I didn't do anything with some friends on Christmas Day. But yeah, I fancy a night on the piss tonight, so that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, first game is my favourite first-person shooter of the year. I just finished watching Scott's review of it and his game, Scott's game reviews, and I completely agree with him about the brand new Doom 2016. What an amazing game that is! And I've still not played the multiplayer components of it. It's got the best campaign by far of any game in 2016. It's so Doom. I mean, I like Doom 3, but it was sort of a step back, more of a survival horror game. But Doom, the new version, it's brilliant. It is Doom. I mean, I remember when Doom, the original, came out on MS-DOS, you know, it got the shareware, then I got the original, then Doom 2. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, I spent hours and hours learning all the secrets and going through all the levels, because there was nothing else anywhere near as close to the quality of Doom. And this new version is fantastic. And I was surprised because there's hardly anyone who left the id Software who was around in the original days, but they knocked it out of the park. And the recent edition of the arcade mode has given it infinite replayability. I play the arcade, I finished the single player mode, but I love the arcade mode. I still keep playing the individual levels in arcade mode. It's that good. If you've not tried the arcade mode out, give it a go. It's amazing. And also, last week there was a great documentary by /NoClip. Look for it on YouTube. Brilliant channel. And they did a fantastic in-depth documentary on the new Doom, starting from how it was supposed to be completely different. It's booked like a Call of Duty style game, yeah, can you believe that? But they chucked it all out and they realised that Doom's all about the Doom guy killing demons. The story is absolutely inconsequential, and that's how they treated it. They said, we want to be the Shane Black of first-person shooters, which is a great quote from the No-Clip documentary. And if you know who Shane Black is, the screenwriter of Die Hard, he's doing the new Predator, he did Last Boy Scout, Robert Jr., what's it called? The Val Kilmer, Robert Downey Jr. film. And he did, oh god, so many great movies. The one with Russell Crowe, the Nice Guys, brilliant, yeah. And it's the gaming equivalent of that. You don't give a damn about the story, you're just there for the ride, and it's a brilliant, brilliant ride. So yeah, Doom, best first-person shooter. And getting on to other first-person shooters, I must admit, this has been a high watermark year for single-player campaigns and first-person shooters. I mean, the fact that in Titanfall 2 we actually got a single-player campaign, and it was so good, and that's the second best single-player first-person shooter campaign. It was a fantastic first-person shooter, and the single-player bit with a time travel mechanic, which was wow, was not expecting that, and brilliant. And BT, one of the stars of the year, and if he doesn't come back in Titanfall 3, I'll be angry. Yeah, Titanfall 2, another brilliant game, another one of my favourite games of the year. I've hardly chucked the multiplayer. I keep replaying the single player again, because I love it. And again, the Call of Duty, I buy them every year. I tend to buy them for the single player campaigns. And as the years have gone, you've gotten less and less and less of a single player component. But this year, but the trend, I'm happy to say, and Infinite Warfare's single player campaign is amongst the best single player campaigns COD has ever produced. I really like all the, it's a mix of Ace Combat and a COD game, you know, because a lot of the missions you're in your fighter jet and you're in space attacking big frigates and dogfighting, and it's amazing. And so yeah, I mean, it's rare that I've had a Call of Duty game in my favourite games, but yeah, it really is. It's that good. And yeah, so that's that for now. I'll see if I can continue this in other bars. Okay, catch you later. Okay, continuing on. I'm in the outside the landmark now. This nice little quiet bar here. There's something bit there. That's the big. It's a pint. It looks bigger than it is. Pint singer. And yeah, I forgot to mention Battlefield 1 at the last stop off. That was another great first-person shooter with a great, surprisingly great single-player game. Again, I've always bought the Battlefields, but again, I'm more of a single-player gamer, so I've been playing the single-player. And the Battlefields, they tried to be COD, but failed miserably. And this year, they took a completely different approach, and I'm so glad they did, because the Battlefield 1 campaign is so varied. I mean, it's, you know, first person. It's got some of the best flight mechanics in the game. The biplane dogfighting, it's fantastic, and I love that bit in Italy where you're that big walking tank. That's so many great games, levels in that single player game. It's excellent. So yeah, Battlefield 1 was another highlight of the year. Excuse me, this might take some doing. Lovely. What else? Hitman. Hitman this year proved that you can do episodic AAA gaming right. I mean, the first level, when it first came out, you had the training level, and we had that Paris level, that fashion show, which was great. I love infiltrating as that model, because you look quite like the model. And developers, it's IO, I think they've been in the game for donkey's year. They did Freedom Fighters all those years ago, and because it was episodic, they were taking all these metrics, because at the start of it's only recently it became offline playable, and they were monitoring all the metrics of the players, and they were taking note of what the players like to do. And so the later levels got better and better, because they were incorporating all the feedback. It wasn't by people emailing in, I like this, I like that. No, they were looking at all the metrics of the gameplay, you know, the way people like to play it. And they modified the levels. Okay, the new levels, and they went back to the old levels and modified those as well. And it was, Hitman is it's the best Hitman game they've ever made. It's absolutely brilliant. And if you've not got it yet, get it. Get it. I'm pleased to say it's been a great success. They're going to have season 2 coming out next year, and I'm in for that, because episodic gaming, they nailed it. And of course, bonus points, because one of the levels in a Bangkok hotel, so it's not a bad level. You have to kill a rock star in it. Not George Michael. No, it wasn't George Michael. That's probably a bad taste joke, that. And yeah, and on talking about stealth games, Dishonored 2 came out this year, and again, another cracking single-player game. I mean, I can't see multiplayer working in that game, but Dishonored 2, brilliant. I mean, I've heard people have had problems running it. I've had zero problems whatsoever. I love the original Dishonored, and this is just as good. And it's like two different games. You can play as Emily or Corvo. I'm still on the Corvo part, but when I finish it, I'm going to go to New Game Plus and play as Emily. But with New Game Plus, you can keep all Corvo's powers as well. And that's Dishonored, again, it's like Hitman, it's stealth done right. The levels are so well designed. There's multiple ways to complete your objective. And that Clockwork Mansion, wow. If you played Dishonored 2, you know exactly what it is. It's worthy of the Bioshock System Shock at its best. Dishonored 2 is fantastic. And what else got on my list this year? Pinout. This is thanks to Kev in Down the Rabbit Hole. He made a video on it. Yeah, what a great game Pinout is. It's a pinball game of all things. It's free to play. but it's so good. For like 99 cents, something ridiculously cheap, I paid for the full version. And basically, it's pinball meets Tron, meets an endless runner. And it starts off at the bottom of the board, and you have to. It's like a 2-mile long pinball table. And the further you get, all the graphics change. It's really neon Tron-like graphics, which I absolutely adore. And it nails pinball. It's pinball in its purest form. And give it a go. It's free on iOS and Android. I wish they'd do a Steam version. I'd be there. I'd be all over that. But yeah, Pin Out it's called. Excellent. There's Pinball FX 2 on the Oculus was a great pinball game. Playing pinball in VR is brilliant. It's like being in a pinball. You're there looking at the table, up, down, left, right. It's fantastic. But Pin Out, yeah, excellent game. And what else was there? Oh, Inside. I really enjoyed Inside. I have that on Steam, but it's now on the Xbox One and also the PlayStation 4. Another excellent game. It's probably the most atmospheric game of the year. And it's amazing it's by the people who did Limbo. And all you're doing is basically going from left to right. But in doing that, it's so well animated. All you can do is jump, pull and push things. But how they use that mechanic and how they tell the story, it's excellent. I don't want to say anything about it. It's got a fantastic story, very surprising. And yeah, Inside is another fantastic game. Okay, I'll talk some more at my next stopover when I've finished that monstrosity. Okay, I'm in Hooters now. I'm in Soy 4, so it's going to go downhill very quickly. And I've just deleted the list of my games from Google Keep. So yeah, oh dear. I'm going to try and remember them from my very addled brain. On the console games, I remember that. On the Xbox One, let's see, Forza Horizon 3. Wow. Yeah, best racing game in easily a decade. I mean, I must admit, between the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One has got far better driving games. You're sorted with the Forza series and the Forza Horizons, you know. All the PlayStation 4's got is Drive Club. Okay, yeah, that'll change when the new Gran Turismo comes out next year. But until then, Xbox One is the console for driving games, and Forza Horizon 3 by far the best of the Horizon series. And I've always preferred the Horizon over the Motorsport because I'm more of an arcade racer. And yeah, Forza Horizon 3 is amazing, and I really like the fact that I bought it on the Xbox One, but because of the cross-buy feature, I can also play it on a PC in a higher resolution. Yeah, I'm playing it on the Xbox One mainly, but I mean, it's good to have for like future reference and that, you know. I did the same with Gears of War 4 as well. Again, that's the cross-buy, and I hope that continues into 2017. Also on the Xbox One, let's see, there was Dead Rising 4. It's now my favourite Dead Rising game. It's got Frank West, and it's set in the mall and in the town. I can't remember the town name because I had it written down, but I've lost the notes. Well, yeah, it was excellent game, and I love the fact that it was set at Christmas. Excellent game. What else was there? Quantum Break was another great Xbox One game. It's by the guys Max Payne and Alan Wake, and I played it as more of a spiritual successor to Alan Wake. I ignored all the plot was absolute bollocks, all the TV bits were bollocks, but as a game, it was the closest thing to a Max Payne game we've had since Max Payne, and I like that, you know, all the time mechanic bit, excellent game. What else is there? Xbox One? Recall. I really enjoyed Recall. Got absolutely slated on release, but I really liked it. It's a mix between excuse me, Zelda, Metroid Prime by way of Far Cry, and it's a budget release, and I presume it's even cheaper now. And if you see it on sale, I highly recommend getting Recall. I really liked it. I mean, I love Metroid Prime, and it's the closest thing to Metroid Prime that that's out there on these current gen consoles. So yeah, Recall was great. Now on the PlayStation 4, let's see, what do we have? Uncharted 4, absolutely amazing. Uncharted 2 is still my favourite because of that, mainly because of that awesome train level. There's never been a better train level in the game. But Uncharted 4 is a close second line. And yeah, amazing game. And if you're thinking of getting a PlayStation Pro and you don't have Uncharted 4, that's the game to get for the PlayStation 4. It's got the HDR and the 4K upscaling. Looks like nothing that's out. It's an absolutely fantastic game. Also on PlayStation 4, Ratchet & Clank. I've always been a huge Insomniac fan, and I've loved all the games in the Ratchet & Clank series, and this is all the best bits of all the previous Ratchet & Clank games merged into one. And again, it's another game that benefited enormously from pro support. Absolutely great game, and the difficulty curve is just right. Anyone can play it. It's so pick up and play. It's a genius game. Let's see what else. Oh, yeah. Could not mention The Last Guardian. Oh my God! I've waited 10 years to play this. I loved Ico. I loved Shadows of the Colossus, and this is now. It's a worthy follow-up to both those games. I love it. Looks amazing on the PlayStation Pro. I've heard it doesn't play very well on the normal PlayStation. You really need a PlayStation Pro to get the good frame rates. But wow, what a game. It's one of those melt your heart games. Oh, the character, Trico. Trico's eyes and his expression. I can't have pets in my apartment, and Lost Garden is the closest I'm going to get to having a pet in my apartment, and I love it. It brings back. One of my favourite PC games was Black and White, and I loved all the AI creature effects and that, and there's a lot of that in Last Guardian, and I love it. I love the story. I love Trico. He's amazing. Shame, I don't think we're going to get a Last Guardian 2. But absolutely, what an amazing game. And what else? Oh, it's me. So I can't not mention a VR game. I'll just give it to one game. My favourite VR game of the year. It's just come out. It's Serious Sam VR: The First Encounter. And oh wow, this is what I want to see in 2017. I realise VR has not been the big hit that everyone was saying it was going to be, because no one was talking about motion sickness. You know, that's the big thing for VR. Around 20-30% of the people, they get motion sick, and that's going to be a big problem to solve. But for those who don't suffer from motion sickness, we want the full-on experience. And Serious Sam VR: The First Encounter delivers that in spades. Yeah, okay, it must be 15-year-old game. I remember playing Serious Sam 1 in 2001 on the PC, and this is a remake of the original Serious Sam, but remastered for VR. Yeah, it's not the best looking game, but for a package, you get the full Serious Sam 1 campaign. You get all the multiplayer bits. I played it. This is one game I have played in multiplayer, and it's bloody amazing. I mean, I love the original Serious Sam. It was fantastic, and this is even better. It's a great game. I remember all the secrets, all the levels. I played it to death, and having all the different locomotion options. You got the teleportation for people who don't like normal VR, but for people who don't get motion sick, you got the full. You got the one thumb pad. You got the WASD, and the other thumb pad you got turning, and you got the touch, the on-screen weapon aiming. Amazing. It was. I've been playing that. It's the most gameplay. I'm drunk. Sorry about this. This is the one game I've been playing every day since I got it. I'm almost finished it now, and wow. I hope there's more games like that, then I can't see it being that hard, because it's an old game, but all the assets were there, it was just rejigging it into VR. And all these developers are saying, oh, it's too expensive to develop for VR. My response is, just take an old game, like Serious Sam, remake it for room scale and for VR. That's how you do it. It's minimal cost, and the difference playing Serious Sam non-VR and VR is amazing. It is fantastic. It's the most VR game there is, and if you've not got it and you have a VR system, get it. And is it Crow Team, Polish developer? Their number one priority now should be making that for PlayStation VR. You can do it because it's a 15-year-old title. The graphics aren't anything to write home about. It's just mapping the PlayStation Move controllers. And yeah, that's my VR game of the year. And I'm sure there's quite a few games I've missed off this list because I've deleted all my notes. Oh dear, yeah, I'm sorry, but I came out too early and it was happy hour. And I thought I'd just have one video per bar, but then I kept getting extra beers because it was happy hour, it's 2 for 1. So, and in one bar in Bullies I forgot to press record altogether, so yeah. So those are my favourite games of 2016, and I'm really looking forward to what 2017's got to offer now. So, especially the Scorpio, I'm dying to see what they've got for that. As anyone knows my channel, I'm really into my 4K gaming now. So, roll on next year with a HDR and the 4K gaming. Okay, I'm not going to go. If you see that, there's one of those riding bull things. I'm going to go on that and break my neck, so that's going to be my last video. No, I'm sorry, I'm drunk. Okay, alright, I said Merry Christmas in the last video. Happy New Year for this video. I don't think I'll do another video until next year. Okay, thanks for watching. Cheers.